I've been in the business 24 years, right? And I've seen people go from nothing to the biggest stars in the world. I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all that. And what I realized yesterday thinking about it, we're lying to our kids, dog. And I think that's a big problem in our community. We tell our kids that and this is fresh on my heart, like I literally just came to this conclusion last night. We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all. There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster, but somebody said, you're the one. And the other 50 behind you fell off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because of that, I don't know what that emotion or that feeling is the scary thing. Because I went to all the programs. I've done Broadway, I've done off-Broadway. I've been in the business 24 years. I've been in 2 Academy Award films. I've done independent films. I've done major motion pictures. Now I'm Captain America. So now what?
I think that is a two things could be true at once kind of statement.
Oh, so you agree?
To a certain extent.
Okay.
So I always do this, but if I'm bringing it to like the basketball side of things, there's the kid that there's a couple kids that are exactly the way he speaks, but then there's a couple of Tay Fishers that, you know what I mean? So it's like two things can be true at once, because I think that success is earned, because I feel like, I mean, it doesn't matter what Tay says if you know his story proves that. You know what I mean? Like, he was the greatest here, and he went to Siena, and they pushed him back, and it took for a certain standout for him to keep staying in the gym and keep waiting his turn, and his opportunity came, he took advantage of it, and he skyrocketed back up from that. So it wasn't like a coach looked on the bench that one game and was like, it was like, no, you're playing, you're working your ass off, you're in the gym, you're playing, you know what I mean? Let's go, let's try him, boom. And it was like that. So I think that success, but there, like he said, there is also them couple people that could get in that right pathway depending on what the craft or the job is, and somebody can be like, come on.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jalani for the 10 Lions Podcast, here with a message for you. Just so you guys know, everything here that you see and hear are self-funded by me 100%. From the studio, to the cameras, to the mics, to the lights, the different platforms we're posting this on and whatnot. Everything is self-funded by myself. In the description and on this video, my Cash App, feel free to support and send any amount of contribution or donation that you would like to contribute to the podcast. It will go straight to funding the podcast, helping the podcast, and supporting the podcast. Even if it's $5 and $10 and $20, it will be appreciated.
That's $Jalani Lion 2, $Jalani Lion 2, $JALANILION number 2, JALANILION 2.
If you rock with your boy, make sure you hit up the Cash App to help push and help the podcast grow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get back to the episode.
But how does, all right, so I get what you're saying, but how long does that last? Look at your example with Tay. Nigga been at it for 20 some years.
Yeah.
20 years, about to be 21 this year, I think.
Yeah.
That wasn't, like you said, if he wasn't the point of that guy, like, yo, we're gonna give this to you or whatever, he earned it.
Yeah.
So now look at it from the point giving it to, like, someone that was given the success or whatever. How long can that last if you're given that? It's like the climbing a mountain joint. If you climb a mountain and you get all the way to the top and someone gets dropped down on the mountain, who can climb the mountain again? You know what I mean? Who's more likely to be able to climb the mountain? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So who can withstand it? You're right. I guess, I mean, so then from that standpoint, I guess it takes some sort of earning in every aspect then, right? Because you have to be able to maintain it. I think that...
Exactly. When you earn it, you can maintain it. When you're just giving it, like with a silver spoon or whoever your dad is or whatever.
So you feel like even on that level...
I think that he was salty. He sounds to me salty that he didn't get the award that he feels like he deserves. He's been at it for 20-something years, blah, blah. But
so your stance... I like your stance, though, because that could be true, too. Always. So your stance is you earn it at some point for something like the success is not going to maintain itself if you're not worthy of...
It's similar to what, that's what I'm saying when you speak in facts, if you're talking the truth, you can just keep like repeating yourself, but it's similar to what we were talking about before we got on the podcast, and we were talking about with Kevin Hart. For what I feel with him, he might not agree, whatever the case it is, but that speaks to me is like you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
And he's like, and Jordan Lucas has said that about his shit or whatever, in interviews or whatever, when asked about why does the world not take to you, he himself, I'm not doing enough. I must not be doing enough. But as far as like with Kevin Hart, and just even on a lower level like me or whatever, like with Kevin Hart, for different things to not only take off, but with like longevity, like he said, like Kevin Hart said, you can't just rely on acting or whatever. What's your next thing that you're doing, so that if acting, once you can't act forever, or if acting's not getting you the awards that you want, what else are you doing to get the notoriety or the popularity or whatever? Kevin Hart, probably the top 5, top 10 most popular actors, but especially black actors or whatever. It's not because of his acting.
No, he got
nigga ain't a crazy actor. Yeah. He got different. He's so successful in everything he touches or whatever. But on this level, like, I'm pushing whatever I can until something pops. Like, real quick into my own shit or whatever. Like, I was doing tattooing. I'm still doing tattooing, but I was doing tattooing. Tattooing at one point was doing better than murals. Murals is now doing better than tattooing. At one point, the podcast will be doing better than both of those or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, but I'm not gonna keep just doing tattoos, just be a tattooer, or just be a mural artist, or just be a podcaster, or just be a musician, or just be this, because I know that the more you push different things,
the more different kinds of people, you know.
And I'm gonna be even Russ. You know Russ, right? The artist or whatever. He does different things. He produces, he engineers, he sings, he raps, whatever. And because of that, he knows how to be a whole team. It's musically by himself or whatever. And like, he can make the dopest beats for himself. He can make the dopest songs, singing songs. He can make the dopest rapping songs, dopest like whatever the case may be. So it's just like, I just feel like he feels frustration and not being recognized.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, when I'm talking to him, when I'm thinking about him, like, the Captain America, like,
one more success, you're on your way.
Not even. Hell no. I think that for me personally, when I look at him, I think of 8 Mile. But but thankfully he wasn't typecasted, because he could have been. But at least he's getting placements. He really.
But so you think by default? I don't think he's even somebody that needed to say that yet, right?
I think
that he's been in it for long enough to feel like he should be further than.
That's just the frustration though, because like at the end of the day, like he said, he's been in it for 20. Like 8 Mile came out like 20 years ago, 2000 something or whatever. Like, so it's like that.
But you're Captain America now. Which way?
But it also doesn't matter, because Captain America, it doesn't matter. Say Captain America, because he's the substitute Captain America.
Yeah, right.
But
that's the way the comic went, though.
That's the way the comic went, but that's not the way the world. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, you got it. All right, I get what you're saying.
It's not even like that. Like how I feel like it came across, but it's like, if say Captain America dies or goes away or whatever the case is, and they pick up Jesse off the street to be Captain America, you'll be like, who is this guy? Like they get that, like, he was, I think, the Falcon before that shit, but it's just like, either you gotta bring in someone that hits better than the original Captain America, or it's not gonna work.
But that's the way the storyline works in the comic. Captain America goes away and the Falcon becomes Captain America. I only know that because I watched the.
Well, guess what? That shit didn't work in the fucking movies.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Me neither.
That's the way.
But I know that nigga.
I know that's the way. That's the way it worked. Like Captain America goes away, and the Falcon becomes. They give the shield and stuff to the Falcon.
Right. I think that should have been Luke Cage. I think that should have went up. If it was The Rock. Oh my God! It would have been out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like you don't got the star power.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you kind of just got to be cool, comfortable where you at.
You got to do more.
Or do more. Okay.
You know what I mean? You don't have that star power. It's not because someone's like you're blackballed or whatever. It's just because niggas really don't fuck with you like that.
I'm just waiting for somebody to say, "Come on, here."
It's what not even because he's been at it for 20 years. It's just like. Nigga, like they're saying, everyone got the same 24 hours. Like, yes, you've been at it for 20 some years. Kevin Hart's been at it for 20 for some years. Nigga, make it add up. You know what I mean? But Kevin Hart's also a comedian, so let's use.
So you don't.
You use The Rock,
but you don't.
Alba.
But you saying some names. You don't feel like. All right. So are you not a believer of?
I hope this sounds
some people.
Right. Y'all let me know how the sound is sounding. Is it cracking? Is it good? Is it straight?
You're not a believer of like sometimes. Some people purposely get ran into a wall. Like, nah, we're not gonna let you through. We're gonna let Kevin Hart. And I'm not trying to, cause I get what you're saying, but are you not a believer in sometimes people do put blocks in front of certain people?
Nigga, that's life though. That's life. That's life. So I get what you're saying, but that's life. When you, nigga, Tory Lanez is in fucking jail. He's in prison. Mm-hmm. There is nothing around him but walls.
He just, right.
You know what I mean? He broke through the fucking wall, dropped the album on niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like that is life. So if you cannot be mad because you're not getting Oscars and your movie ain't doing 100 million or whatever the case may be.
You're right.
Because if you did what you needed to do, it would.
You're right.
And you might not. And that's the thing is that a lot of, especially from a small town, but even from outside of a small town, he's clearly successful, but he don't understand that because to say that success is given and not earned, that just sounds like you're bitter. That means that you feel like you weren't picked or you didn't earn it. Like you've done what you needed to earn it and didn't receive it. Therefore,
and I feel like somebody of success.
That's like a nigga that didn't make the team, the basketball team. Like, damn, success isn't given, it's earned. Success isn't earned, it's given.
But you see what you're saying, the nigga that didn't make the basketball team. But that's why I feel like
he didn't get the award. He didn't get the 100 million.
No, I get it, but you're
first
still
day debut.
Successful. I feel like certain people shouldn't even be able to use that. Then
it's like different levels. It's different levels. Then
you're still successful,
but it's different levels. That's like Travis Scott. If he was tight over Travis Scott don't got no Grammys.
Yeah.
Like you can think about it like, oh fuck it, I don't care about the Grammys, but no, that hurts Travis Scott that he don't got no Grammys.
Yeah.
So it's just different levels. Like yes, he's successful to you and I, but to his peers, nigga, you don't got no Oscars, you don't got no Emmys, you don't got you a backup.
Okay. Yeah. So then, I mean, it does sound kind of bitter, but I feel like people that are in that light shouldn't speak that deep on success.
And you know what he said? He said that that shit was on his heart like last night or something like that.
You could tell by that video that he's hurt.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Tell.
But I just thought that was interesting because again, when you talk about a real successful person who earned it, Tay or whatever, like that. It was just funny that he said the opposite of what Tay's joint is.
Yeah.
So I had to bring that up, especially with you here. This just made sense. Anything else on that?
No, I don't know. I wonder. I'm gonna go deep dive on that because he definitely looked hurt.
Yeah, it is what it is though. He probably like, why am I not Idris Elba? Why am I not getting the roles Kevin Hart gets? Why I don't get the Rock? I've been acting longer than the Rock's been acting. Why don't I get like? But it's like it is like you just gotta do more. Like you gotta be a personality. I don't know what you gotta do, but there is a way. There's no one can tell me after Tory Lanez dropped the album from fucking prison. There's no one to tell me that you can't do. Like, again, it goes back to doing anything. You can do anything you want, but you can't say that like. Success is given and not earned. Nigga, what?
Yeah, no, it's definitely earned.
It's given too, but it's not. Like if it's given, it's not really real.
I feel like even when it's given, though, for the most part, you earned it some way. Even if you earned it at another point in time and now it's given, like, you go through your earnings.
That's a fact. But even people that like blow up overnight or whatever, like Lil Nas X, or not Lil Nas X, but like Lil Pump or whoever the fuck you can think of that blows up overnight, they never have a long, successful career.
They don't. But also on the flip side, it's like, who's to say what they was doing before they blew up? Like, they wasn't just chill. I don't feel like those people were just chilling and Wednesday they decided they're gonna do X, Y, Z and they blew up. It's like, you was trying stuff for a while.
Right.
So you was trying to, you know what I mean?
Right.
You
They earned
wasn't
it to a
just
degree.
sitting around, like whatever, like it could be at the lowest scale. You was trying something out before you got caught up in whatever. And it might have caught you on your second video, but you was writing in a notebook or
you did something.
Doing something, yeah.
Classic.
Hey, if you guys like this video, make sure you check out these videos where we talk more about music, dating, and real life situations. Thank you for supporting the podcast. Make sure you check out these videos and make sure you subscribe. Peace.